and welcome. I'm going to be providing an update on my project panning thingy. This is going to be update number 2. It is just a little late, I think, but that's okay because I have some good news. I managed to finish 2 of the things in my little project. I haven't decided yet whether or not I'm going to be adding additional items in or just finishing up what I have to work with before the end of the project in April, but I will of course keep you posted. So to start off with, the 2 items that I finished are the NYX Pump It Up Lip Plumper Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Lindsay. That is about as good as I can get it. There's still a little product on the bottom, but I've scraped the sides, I've removed the plunger at the top, and there's just, I can't get any more product out of this, so I'm considering it done. And then the next item is the L'Oreal Paris Magic Perfecting Base. I had mentioned this in my December empties, but it is empty, it is done. This primer is something that I definitely enjoy. I would love to repurchase, but as it stands right now, I'm going to be working on the other primer that I have in this panning thing. Moving on. Let's see what progress I've made on the rest of my goodies. So, to start off, the Beauty and Kindness setting spray, I've got from up here almost full, and we're all the way down to here. I had to stop using Sharpie because it just keeps rubbing off. So now I'm using little strips of paper to mark where we're at. But I feel like in 3-ish months, I've made a lot of progress on this. I'm using it again as more of a, base starting off step as I am a setting spray, but it works for me. I'm enjoying it and definitely not a bad buy. I'm pretty confident at this point I will finish it by April. Next up we have the Color Skincare Deep Sea Mud Mask. I have not been making a lot of progress on this. I mean, I have done some damage every time I open this. I love the way it smells. I think that I will legitimately have to put like a calendar reminder in my phone for, a couple of nights a week that I just have to do it because I just can't remember to take the time. And I do very much enjoy it. It's just not something that I'm used to. So I need to work on this. As I've said before, it's going to be the biggest challenge of this project. Now, jumping back to primers for a second, I have the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I have been making progress on this, even though I haven't been using it as often. I am almost certainly going to have this done by the time April rolls around. Recently, I haven't been using primers as often just because I've been dealing with a lot of acne, a lot of breakouts, and it doesn't seem to be very helpful. Despite my skin being drier than normal, using moisturizing primers hasn't really been helping me. So I've kind of been skipping the primer routine. But for makeup playtime at night, I have been using it, and I'm getting there. Okay, another item for makeup playtime at night. I don't use this very often during the day because it does tend to make me really greasy, and I haven't found a workaround for that yet. It is the Maybelline SuperStay Full Coverage Foundation. Once again, I'm still making progress. I've had a little bit more time over the last, month and a half to do looks at night, to play around, to enjoy my makeup a bit more. So I've made a bit more progress on this than, I did in the previous month, but still working on it. Not sure if I'll finish it or not, but it's in the project. I'm going to keep at it. Okay, then we have the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Between the Sheets. I've finally reached a point where I've stopped trying to smush it all back to the middle. I am comfortable with the fact that it is showing pan now. I'm not sure whether or not I've complained about it in the past, but I feel it is very easy to get pan in a cream product. It does not take much work at all. You just have to focus on one specific area and push on it enough, and you're going to hit pan, whether you use much product or not. So this entire time I've just been kind of pushing it all back down towards the middle because I feel like I'm cheating if I do not. But I'm finally comfortable with this pan. I'm not entirely sure that it's going to get finished, which is unfortunate, but I have had it for almost 2 years, year and a half, and at this point, if by April I have not finished it, it's unfortunately going to go in the trash just because Colourpop does not have a very long shelf life with most of their products. So I am using it, not as much as I would like. I'm going to keep at it, but there's a chance that this is going to get thrown out with products still in it, unfortunately. Okay, then we have our Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighter. I am still desperately trying to avoid hitting the flower that is very, very pretty. So I've just been concentrating in this area right here. There's no way I'm going to finish this. There's no way I'm going to hit pan on this. It's just not going to happen. But I do really love this highlighter in particular, so I'm not mad that it's in my little project and that I'm using it more often. Okay, the last 3 items. We have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light. This was my sub-in for the Makeup Revolution strobe lighting palette that was neither strobing or good as a setting powder, but I do like this. It works very well as kind of a finishing powder. Does just add a tiny bit of glow. I'm enjoying using it. This is the travel size, not a full size, and I don't think that I'm going to hit pan in it simply because, you know, it is a very domed product that I've managed to flatten out, but I'm enjoying it. I'm getting use out of it on a daily basis, and I'm not complaining. All right, then we have the brow pal that I've been using as a contour. I just have this little ring of product around the outside. I've been trying not to break it up too much because I'm not trying to repress it, but at the same time, it's very difficult to get the product out of the little nooks and crannies of the absolute edges of the circle. But yeah, this is going to be done in another month at the most. And then, last but not least, we have the Bang Beauty gel eyeliner that I've been using as a brow pomade. I have noticed, whether I've mentioned it before or not, that because it is colder, it is a lot more difficult to get product out of this. I either need to warm it up in some fashion, like, you know, putting it on a heating pad while I'm doing the rest of my makeup, or on several occasions, I did peel the sticker off on the bottom so that I could take the cap off and place this in the microwave for about 5 seconds to get it to a point where it's possible to use it as a pomade. I can't possibly imagine anyone using this as an eyeliner. I can't. It's way too stiff at even, you know, 60-degree temperatures. It's way too stiff. I can't imagine anyone using this as an eyeliner. It's hard enough to use it in my brows. So I don't love the formula. I think that this is about the only way that I could possibly use it, and I don't necessarily care whether or not I finish it. I'm going to keep working on it because I don't have a brow gel at the moment. But, I mean, I don't think it's the best product design. So that's kind of my opinion at this point. But that is the project panning thingy and my second update and all of that fun stuff. I will update you again sometime next month to show what progress I've made. This is, so far, it's been fun. I'm still enjoying it. I'm not frustrated or annoyed at having to use products more than I normally would, if that makes sense. I actually kind of like the panning process and making a lot of progress on specific items. So this is not going to be the only project I get myself into. I just need to figure out how I want to structure things in the future and get some more firm rules in place. Because as I said, I've finished 2 things. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to add stuff in, leave it as is. But that's it. That is it for the video. I hope that you have a wonderful day or night, depending on when you are watching this. Please subscribe to my channel. It would make me very happy, and I am adorable when I am happy. And if you recall from the empties video, a couple of videos ago, if you would like to see a video just about Bob, how he came to be with us, please let me know in the comments, because our little turtle mascot could use the attention. I mean, really, he's spoiled and he thinks he's the best. So keep me posted, leave a comment, have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next one. Peace.